Hey guys, thanks for joining me. Today I'm excited to share with you a recap of the first month of my 6-month no shopping challenge. So today I'm going to give you some tips that I have, what I've learned, and some things that I've bought. So follow along. If you don't know, the 6-month challenge that I've started January 1st is no shopping for myself, which includes clothing, shoes, accessories, any type of items that I don't necessarily need. So I can buy shampoo if I need it, but I'm not going out and buying anything for myself if I don't absolutely need it. So starting January 1st, ending at the end of June. And some people are joining along. They're not doing shopping for themselves. Some people are doing no shopping for their kids. Some people are not eating out for the month. So it's kind of a make it your own challenge. So I invite you to join me if you haven't started. It's not too late. This past month, I've been really aware of the challenge. Like it's been on my mind a lot, and I haven't necessarily been tempted a lot, but I've just been thinking about the challenge a lot. I feel it's kind of like when you start a budget and you have less money because you're budgeting it, but you feel more in control. That's kind of how I feel with shopping. I feel more in control and I feel more excited about it, even though I'm not doing it. I would say that I haven't really stepped in a mall too much or, Target a ton because for me, the more I step into those places, the more obviously I want to shop. So I'm trying hard not to do that as much, but I still have shopped a couple of times for different things for my kids and other things. So, and just having to learn to step away and walk away from the women's section. And also Instagram, there have been times when I've seen people's outfits and I'm like, ooh, that's cute. Ooh, that's cute. Well, not shopping. It's not, I'm not even phased by it because I'm not going to get it. I just know it. And I actually I unsubscribed from Like to Know It. So I can like photos of my friends, but I'm not getting that email in my inbox, which is huge. Major game changer. Don't have Like to Know It because you're just going to constantly get emails on your phone. Unfollowing fashion bloggers that you feel really tempted to purchase something. I know there's a company called Clad and Cloth and their items are so cute. And the other day I saw this denim dress and it was seriously like the dress of my dreams. And I just was thinking, oh, I'm not going to get it. I'm going to walk away, unsubscribing or unfollowing them for just this time or just the 6 months because I don't really necessarily want the reminder. Now I want to tell you what I've bought. I have bought things for my kids. I have been really intentional about the things I bring into this house. So even though I can buy things for, my kids or my house, I don't want to just buy anything. And I'm very aware of that. So, the very first day of January, which is kind of crazy, I started the shopping challenge, but I also went shopping for my son because that's New Year's Day sale at Dillard's, which is huge. And I always go every year and I get my son his shoes for the year. So I go and I get just like a ton of Nikes because that's all he wears, and I get them for maybe $12. So I did feel a little bad about doing that the very first day of the challenge, but I saved a ton of money and I got my kid the shoes that he needs. I didn't buy anything else other than a couple of things for the babies, a couple of shoes for them as well. So, also, Gap was having a huge sale after Christmas. Everything was 40 or 50% off and then an additional 30 to 40. So, I found a ton of cute stuff for the babies. And I didn't go too crazy, but this is all that I've bought them for the month. So I bought this like the first week of January, and I haven't bought anything since. So I'm going to show you what I got. First off, I got this little sequence dress, and it has this little overlay on it, and then it comes with bloomers. And I had been wanting this prior to, back when it first came out in the winter, and it was too expensive. So I was super excited to see it on sale. It was $6.50. And I loved it so much, I bought another one in a different size and a different color. So I got this one for 18 to 24 months. Again, these also have bloomers. And again, $6.50. I think sometimes you can buy new stuff cheaper than you could get it at a secondhand store like Kid to Kid. Because that's crazy cheap. Gap always has great deals. I also got this cute little multi-striped dress, and it came with bloomers, and it's super soft. This will be really fun in the spring to wear, and this was $7.50. Awesome deal. I got two little t-shirts for Walt. This little striped pocket tee, and this was $3. And then this little t-shirt, and it says happy on it, and this was $2. So I think my bill total was maybe $25 max, and I got 3 awesome dresses and 2 really good shirts. And I feel like with Gap, the quality is pretty good. I mean, I can usually resell this stuff if it doesn't get dirty. So yeah, that's all I bought. I'm trying really hard not to buy a bunch of kids' clothes, even though I always want to. But I'm making an effort to really try hard not to do that. So overall, the month's been really great. I feel like one of the biggest things for me is a mind shift towards things versus experiences. And I can just give you an example of something that's happened this month. A couple of examples. One being it was the twins' birthday a couple weeks ago, and the night before, I had a couple of things I needed to do. I needed to clean up, I needed to just get party stuff ready. My sister was coming to town the night before the party, and we got tickets to go to the circus. And a part of me wanted to stay home and finish the decorations because I just thought, oh, I've got so much stuff to do. But another part of me really wanted to go experience the circus with my nieces and Turner. And in the past, I probably would have said, you guys go to the circus. I really need to get this stuff done. But I really thought about this challenge and, my dad passing away and me really wanting to focus on my family and just being with them because you just never know what could happen tomorrow. And so I said, I'm going with you. And I had so much to do, but I didn't care. I just put it off and I said, let's go have fun. I wanted to see the smile on my nieces' faces. I wanted to hold Turner's hand. I wanted to just be there with them to experience a circus. And actually, I had never been to a circus before either. So it was just a neat experience. And I'm so glad I went. And yes, the next morning I had to get up early and finish the pom-poms. But it was so worth it to just have that experience with them. Another example is because of the challenge, it's really motivated me to meet with people that I want to learn from and people that I admire. And so I've kind of started a list of people in Austin that I want to have coffee with or meet up with. And I'm intentionally trying to set up a meeting at least once or twice a month to meet with them and get to know them. Sometimes that's people on Instagram that we're friends, but we've never met or, and it's like, well, let's connect and talk and get to know each other and form some relationships. And I've loved that. I already have a couple of lunches and coffee dates set up. I met with a friend last week, and we're Instagram friends, and we haven't really seen each other in over 2 years. We're not super close by any means, but she wanted to meet up with me to talk to me about the challenge. And right before we met up, I thought, you know what? There's the new Soul Cycle at the Domain. Why don't we do that? And so another piece of the challenge is kind of stepping outside of my comfort zone and doing things different and trying new things. And the money that I would have been spending on clothes, I can spend that money on, experiences or, learning something new or a craft. I used to be kind of stingy with my money because I never felt like I never had any. And now I feel like I can use that money to take a class or go out to eat with someone or, it just opens up a lot of doors. So I'm really, really enjoying that aspect of the challenge and what it's helped me to do. So I also wanted to touch on my free time. And, shopping for me was a big way to just relax and get away from the kids when I'm, having cabin fever. And now when I need to get out, I've found, exercising or walking or just, again, meeting up with people instead of shopping. So that's my new hobby, and I'm really enjoying it. If you guys are joining the challenge, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what you're challenging yourself with this 6 months. Let me know how it's going, things you've learned, tips you might have for me. And, let's be here to support each other. Feel free to use the hashtag #BuyLessLiveMoreChallenge on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. And let me know if you guys, want me to talk about anything else about the challenge, any struggles I've had, or any other tips that you might want. And I'd be happy to do that. Thanks for joining me, guys. Have a great day.